Alrighty, so today we're going to try and build a Protoss rush to carrier bot. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. So we're using the Python SC2 framework. This is a framework that I'm fairly new to, so it's going to be interesting to see what can actually be done with it. I know that a lot of the bots are using this framework and doing quite well, so I just want to play around with it and see what's possible. So I'm just going to copy some stuff from another bot that I built, because why not? Always copy stuff when you're building, when you're writing code. It'll save you a lot of energy. Let's see if we can steal a few things from some of the examples. Protoss. What have we got here? Yep, let's take this code here. This is going to be our run code. It's going to make things work. Just copy our one step and do nothing. Very easy. I wonder what the difficulties are. Missing difficulty as well. Raise difficulty. Guessing this is it. So this is one of the things about Python SC2 I struggle with, is it uses a lot of the stuff that's just comes straight from the game, and yeah, that can be a little bit difficult to work with. So I'm just gonna go with very easy, but I think it's all out of the protocol, or like in PySC2, they do a difficulty map, I believe. Okay, so they're very easy. It's probably the easiest one. There you go. So it's at least got the list here, which makes things a little bit easier, but we're going to go with very easy. That way we don't just get completely destroyed straight up. We're not going to call it cannon rush bot, we're going to call it the carrier bot. Carrier bot. Name equals carry. Is that the movie? What's the movie called? Carrie. C-A-R-I-E. Good. We're going to go with that. Carrie. And right. I'm going to do race.random, see if that works. If we run this, the magic should happen. See, computer's not defined. Where is that? Player. Alright, so it's kind of working. We're going to get destroyed, obviously, by the enemy. We don't want to leave that. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is build a pylon near the nexus, and that's all it takes. So if not self-structures pylon and self-already pending pylon equals 0, and then we can afford the pylon, then build a pylon. Sweet. So we want to go pylon. Let's put this in here. Pylon, gateway, cyber core, Stargate, fleet beacon, carriers. It should get us all the way there. So we're going to build a pylon, then what are we going to do? We're going to try gateway. 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 Where do these all come from? Constants, there we go. So we're going to have to load those in, I think. Pylon, gateway, gateway. In order to build, so cannon rush bot's not going to tell us anything about that. Maybe we can steal something from void rays. I mean, that's pretty good if it's going to give us void rays. That's a lot of the way there, isn't it? So. And we can chrono burst and do sorts of cool stuff like that. So, and what upgrades can we get for a Stargate? Graviton catapult, plus all the usual, right? Shields and stuff. I'll put these in the upgrades list. Graviton catapult. We're gonna need a forge or something, aren't we? If we're gonna get all these. Is it forge? Do 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 do. Gonna need some assimilators, so we'll put those in there. We're gonna need a forge. No, that's ground weapons. Shields though. Okay, so shields. Shields 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm missing whatever the building is that gives us air. Cybercore. Yeah, okay, so that gives us air weapons 1, 2, 3, air armor 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool. Okay, so we're gonna build a gateway. We're gonna need, for a cybernetics core, we don't need gas yet. So let's see if we can go straight into a cybernetics core. And where are our constants? There it is. Cybernetics core. Go. Oh, it's got the whole tech tree built in here. Cybernetics core. We want one of them, please. And then I believe we need gas before Stargate, so we're going to go with Assimilators. gas. I wonder if we can use that as our we'll see. Cool. So that should get us to an assimilator. Let's see if that works. Okay, nexus is not defined. So we need to grab the nexus, I guess, before we start any of the above. Random one, I guess we may not even expand. We can do this quickly enough. There must be a way to get the town hall that's closest to the spawn location or something to like that, so we'll see what the code gods have already written that we can copy. Gateway, cyber core. No assimilators. Alright, so how does it work in the void ray? Surely void rays need, yeah, they'll need gas. So Stargate needs gas. Let's see what this one, let's just run this bot and see what it does. Okay, so it definitely does it. It's a cyber core, there we go. So gas buildings. So I'll just see. A little bit clunky, not a huge fan of that kind of structure, I think. You know, sometimes you can look it up by structures, sometimes you look it up by whatever. If not, gas buildings, build, Assimilator. Don't know what the subtract cost thing does. Guess we don't have to say that it's near anything because Assimilator goes on gas. You don't really get to choose that, do you? Let's see if we get gas out of this. Worker. Self-build simulator. See if that works. probably going to run out of pylons. We're going to need a bunch more, aren't we? So, what are we missing now? Near. Alright, this is really good fun, isn't it? Really good fun. I mean, I just want to build my... Just build buildings. This is supposed to be super easy, right? That's a pretty dodgy place for a pylon, isn't it? So we're not building the assimilator yet. That's very strange, isn't it? So it seems like you've got to... I don't know, let's look at this warp gate push and see if it tells us what we can do with it. It's the same thing. Okay, so it's getting the Vespene geysers and then... doing some magical things. Let's see what we can do with this. Bit annoying. Do this. So if not self dot gas. So I really think this check here should be done. Yeah. Buildings. Check if we've got one. Get the geysers. See, why would you break it after doing all that work? I really want to do this. Check whether you can afford it before you get too far into it. Seems strange that you wouldn't be able to get a worker, but let's just pretend. Seems a little bit flaky, like we're not already building one, but maybe we can check this up here. Jeez, these constants mess up the prettiness of this code, I tell you what. Alright. Just gonna remove that. See if this works. Looks like it's going to build 2 gases probably. Well, technically it should stop when it hits that. Let's see what happens. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so build one really, really early. Built in the mineral line, it's just so weird. Alright. Actually, there was a towards thing I was using in my other one. Build optimizer that had a near. There you go. So we'll use this little piece of code here. So build the pylon near, and we'll say nexus dot position towards the center of the map. So that moves it like 5 closer to the center of the map, and then we'll do the same thing with the gateway and the cyber core. Let's see if that works. Sweet. So that's heaps better. Get a gateway. Get a cyber core. And since we should start getting gas, so once we have gas, so we want to have 3 because we're not getting gas quickly enough to get our Stargate going. And we don't have our maximum number of workers, so anyway, let's just get our Stargate built first. Might even compact these because this seems like this could all be done in one line. And we can do like cool formatting things here, which I like to do. Kind of got it from working with Google's coding standards. You can wrap stuff like that and it makes it a little bit easier to read, especially when you've got a zoomed in screen like I've got here. Just shrink that down. There you go, you can see a bit more now, hopefully. Yep. So, cybercore gateway, get rid of that. And sweet, okay. So we want to start collecting gas straight away, so that part works. We want a Stargate. So like Pylon, gateway, cybercore, Stargate, fleet beacon. Fleet, is it just one word? Probably. Cybernetics core is one word, so I think that's all good. And carriers. So the void ray, where does it train? Okay, void ray, That's for attacking. Okay, do it. If they're idle, if you can afford a void ray, train a void ray. That's what I'd probably like. Yeah, literally if, so that's all our buildings. I might just separate our units out like this just for now. If can afford carrier, then so our Stargate, which I'm going to just call it Stargate, not SG, equals self.structures Stargate.random. Hopefully that works. Hopefully they've used the same logic for structures as I have for town halls. Just gonna leave these off for now and see if it works, but eventually it seems like we'll probably have to do the supply and cost management. How much supply do you need to build our first carrier? Boom. Boom. So 1.5, 2 minutes. What am I missing? There we go, Stargate. So 3, so it could be attacked already. We don't have enough for us for the fleet beacon is probably what, there we go. Okay, so we're going to get attacked before then. Definitely going to need more probes to give us gas so that we can do quicker things, because we're going to get destroyed pretty quick. Alright. Probes. Do. Okay. Training probes. Stranger doesn't really talk about getting workers to mine. How about the void rays? So we can get the... I wonder if there's something in there about getting the idle workers. Not really. Oh. Distributed workers. Expand. It's not really what we want, is it? That's not right. Competitive bots. Has it got one that actually does anything? No. Alright. One base battle cruiser. Here we go. So this seems to saturate the refineries. We're going to do that. Let's do that. Okay, so before we do anything else, we'll do our refinery. Gas building. Okay, now let's see if we can build carriers quickly enough to fend off this early push. Well, that's been pretty good. I mean, that gives us gas. Heaps of gas. Sweet, fleet beacon, and then carriers? Sweet. So the carriers should spawn out and then so we've got our carrier. Supply. So supply is our issue, right? And we want to send our idle workers back to minerals. Okay, so we'll copy that other mineral thing. So we'll do that after the building things. Oops. In case it grabs better workers. Boom, 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 boom. And of course it's not to our CC, it's to our Nexus. Building carriers, we need to build more pylons. So if already building one and we can afford one. I don't know how we check our free supply. Okay, supply used, supply left. Okay. Yeah. So if supply left is less than 6, because the carriers take how much supply? Yeah, 6. So let's just do it when it gets below 10. Build a pylon. That seems kind of cool. Seems like that should work. And it should just keep pumping out carriers. And then Graviton catapult. We should get that pretty early. Should probably get that after we've got a carrier. Boom, boom, boom. $250 gas. It's not too bad. Timing is pretty good. Sweet, it's pumping out pylons, which is good. It's got carriers, which is good. Do we want to get a second gas? I think we do. It would help us get there quicker, wouldn't it? And Graviton catapult would help us get that for quicker as well. So these carriers are bloody awesome. Going to build. Okay, so we've run out of gas, so that's obviously. So I wonder if there's a way to tell if it's got depleted. Yeah, because we want to expand probably as well. But anyway, let's see. If we get to 5 carriers, we can try attacking, and we want to do our research graviton catapult, and we want to get enough gas for the other things as well. So let's actually, let's just say if we've got 5 and we want to attack. I just don't know where they attack to. If it's got an enemy unit. Okay, so it just does select target. Is that part of this code? Doesn't seem to be, does it? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so we'll just use our copy this select target from the carrier bot. Reformat it according to our love of less space, less indents, because reasons. Alright. And then And this is at the beginning, so this is before anything happens, really. So carriers. I'm going to type carrier. Carriers. I'm going to get rid of this type checking thing here because reasons. If carriers, select the target for carrier in carriers. If there's an enemy unit, carrier is idle or carrier is moving, attack the target, get it to move to the target. All right, so this seems like it just goes with BCs. With one carrier, it'll just go. See if that works. Ooh, tuple is not defined. All right, where's this? Give it. It's got all this typing stuff. Just slowing me down, man. Where's this tuple thing? Ugh, yuck. Come on. Don't make me work so hard. I didn't get into Python for typecasting. $50, boom. Okay, so we're getting the first scout around when we're building our first thing. Okay, so it's sending the carrier straight out. Random searching. Oh, wrecked. Oh, I found the enemy. Let's see if we can survive. That's pretty cool. Another carrier. What are we at? 3 carriers. Boom, 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 boom. It's pretty cool. 4 carriers. That's our carrier bot. Job done. Well, there you have it. That's what it takes to build a carrier bot in Python SC2. And get rid of this little thing here because we don't actually really need that. So we did a few little hacky bits of pieces, but we're able to beat the very easy in-game AI. So I'm pretty happy with that. Job done.